So we do apologise for the cut of the stream. This is nothing from the game. I am still live and exclusive for you guys. I'm so sorry about that. I think there was an issue with the Streamlabs. So we're back live racing on lap 11 of 36. Who's that just dropped? I think that might be Crunchy Trees. Crunchy Trees has slowed himself right down. So that's not good news for him. Yeah, flags on sector 2 again. Not sure where that's come from. But Jerry is trying to close. Oh, Nico! Nico's out! Nico is out! And I think he crashed. We might have a safety car. We have got the safety car. So, this is quite interesting now. So the drivers who are on the medium tyre will be fantastic now because they can go on the hards. It's the people who have already gone to the hards after the stint. So Nico is out. Nico is out of the race. So that is quite extraordinary moments now. So yeah, I think with everything going on, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone else is going to the pits. But Rick Paul, what is Rick Paul doing? He should be going into the pits. He's lost a free pit stop. He's lost himself a free pit stop. Just watching I Am Jerry now, just see what tyre way he'll go on. He'll go on the hard tyres, but Rick Paul is going to be absolutely shot at the start, especially with Jamie and Raikkonen both on the hard tyres, but with Donaldson and Marco also on the mediums as well as Dolga. Might be a bit of a spicy moment for the top 6 finishers. If you just joined in, good evening to you all. We have got our first safety car of the evening. We've got our first safety car of the evening. And unfortunately, Noise Job Mate cannot make it tonight. So it was kind of like one hand on Paulie Orange's championship stake. As long as he finishes in the top 4, he was fine. He was second in the qualifying. But Paulie Orange will be livid because I don't know whether he got contacted after turn 1 or his backing completely lost, which has brought the two Haas the two Haas cars teammates are back into the pits because they lost their front wing. So the shock of it all is Paulie Orange could miss out on the points. The way it looks at the moment. So up to 50, like from 1st to 15, you'll guarantee at least 1 point. So 15th is 1 point. Oh no, sorry. First is 25, second 20, third 17, Rick Paul 15, Crunchy Trees 13, Marco 11, Raikkonen 10, PBB Gaming. Sorry, not PBB Gaming. 8th was 7 points. Striker 9 is in 6 points. You got in 10th place. You got 5 points. I Am Jerry with 4 points. I keep saying the names. They're not the position. That was the race position from last week at the UK. But basically, whatever positions they're in the top 15, that's where you have to finish. At the moment, Paulie Orange is outside of that top 15, and he's in 16th place. The safety car will come in on this lap. So let's go back to the standings quickly. So you get, in case you guys wondering what's happening. That is the situation. Paulie Orange with 161. Nice Job Mate is in second with 121. VWD in third with 106. So at the moment, you can have a maximum of 53 points. So as long as Paulie Orange finishes in 15 points or more, that is it. That is the way forward. So safety car is in this lap. I think. Well, either way, it's not helping Noise Job Mate because he's still got a man for the task to finish off. And actually, 40 points. Yeah, whatever happens, I think Paulie Orange will Yeah, 23 points next week. Yeah, Paulie Orange just wouldn't. I don't know why I thought he would not make it or get the points in, but he will win the title this evening anyway with a 40-point gap. I can't believe that. Sorry, I do apologise. I was thinking of the nice job mate scenario and everything else. So Paulie Orange will win the title at the end of this race, wherever happens, because the gap is 40 points. The gap, and with everything going, oh Raikkonen, oh my god, the 3 to bed. We got 2 to bed and then the 3 to bed moment, and Donster and Raikkonen. Donster, oh no, contact between Dolga and Raikkonen. And a bit of a mare. Oh my god. Rick Port is got himself holding on in first. Jamie Suss is getting close. Marco, look at Marco now. Watching it from his perspective. Look at this. No, Marco. Oh! Marco, no. That is brilliant racing. Finally, we've got some decent racing. Oh, decent overtakes coming up soon. DRS is not active yet. But Marco could. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, he's spun. Marco has spun. And I think someone else has dropped down. I think it's Jamie Suss. Jamie Suss has spun. He's also spun. But that is not what you wanted to see. Oh my god, Marco putting the pressure on I Am Jerry for 9th place. Don't you dare do this to me. Oh, mad. Absolutely mad. And someone's just gone off. That's Marco. Marco's lost it. Jamie Suss has also dropped down to 14th. Oh my god, everyone's going for it. Everyone. Oh no, I tell you what a move actually from Chugs. That is a real good move from Chugs. There was a gap. And look at the gap. Look at the gap between Buffel and Strakasaur. So everything is all to play for. So explosive start of the safety car. I do apologise to Paulie Orange. I do apologise to everyone with the stats, because I was thinking that noise job mate was. I know it's not here, but I was trying to think of it like what would happen next week. But because this is the second from last race, next week is the final race, and it is all pretty much sealed for Paulie Orange anyway. So he will win the title at the end of this race. So Buffel is trying to get himself close to Strakasaur. VDWD also trying to close the gap, and penalties. Josh, VDWD and AJ Sox, they've all got at least 5 seconds worth of penalties. So that's not good for them. That is not good for them. Whatever happens if it stays like this. If it stays like this. You got this battle going for Buffel and VDWD, but then behind I Am Jerry you've got all the way down to 16th. So from 9th to 16th, it's so close. You just can't afford to make a mistake. It looks like Dolga has made the move. Oh, brilliant! Just about made it. That is fantastic stuff for Dolga, and he did everything right. He did absolutely everything right. I mean, Dolga, who missed out 2 races in the last 3 races, well, 2 out of the 3 races, he could be on for another finish. Last time he was in the podium, no, the last time that he was in the podium itself, I believe it was France. If not, it was Azerbaijan. I know he won that race. Just trying to have a look to see if there's any action. Oh my god! The Ferrari and Rock and Buffel. Buffel makes the move, and that is a great move actually. He needs to make the move done. VWD needs to make this move done as soon as possible. Otherwise, he's going to lose out to Buffel. Really is going to lose out to Buffel. So here we go. Can VWD now put the pressure on and doing everything possible We've got a bit of a battle at the back. Let's have a look at the back of the grid. Actually, oh my god, look at this. We've got probably about 7 or 8 cars. This is mad. But they're all stuck together. They are all stuck together and they can't make the move done. So Donster 1 minute 13.760. I know, oh my god, Jerry is trying to get rid of that slipstream. He's trying to keep on the inside line. Oh my days, the Mercedes. Oh, mad. Mad for Paulie Orange. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic racing. Paulie Orange is trying to close the gap on time, Jerry. In that Ferrari in 10th. But look at that. Look at the bar between Crunch Trees and Chugs. Chugging away. Forget the choo-choo train. You got chugging away. In 12th. Trying to put the pressure on. Paulie Orange in 11th. Jamie Suss got the fastest lap of the race at the minute. At the moment he's in 18th with the fresh softs. So the McLaren of Crunchy Trees is going to be livid because he's got the DRS train is really atrocious. But can't make the move just yet. And who's that just ahead? I think that's Paulie Orange trying to close gap on to I Am Jerry. Buffel, what's happened to him? Buffel has dropped himself down. A domino effect. He could lose out a few positions. Oh, he's got to be careful. Oh, Jesus! To be fair, the gap was there. The gap was there. And I don't think Buffel made that realise on the move. The Red Bull ahead. I don't know if Buffel's lost side pod issues, but he has lost out quite a few positions. But this is great stuff. You would have thought the battle would be at the top end. It's more of the back end that we're seeing. And looks like PB. Looks like PB is getting close to Rock in 7th. Jamie Suss fast up the race again, 113.041. So that is insane. Yellow flags at 2. Yellow flags at 2. I think that might have been AJ Socks, just to avoid the issues as we speak. And Crunch Trees is getting close to Chugs. Might have to look at that actually, because there's not much battles ago, to be fair. So Crunch Trees is also putting that pressure on Chugs now. The gaps is not helping. You would have thought there would be a lot more overtakes than what we're seeing right here, right now. But there's not much. There's absolutely not much. So, oh my days, who's that? That was a bit of a scrappy challenge. I'm trying to avoid any contact. But Crunch Trees is trying to do everything he can. VDWD getting close to Strachosaur in 5th. No moves just yet. We'll watch the battle between these two to see if there's any improvements. Otherwise, we're going to go back to the top 5. So Crunch Trees and Chugs. Yellow flags at the 2. And I think that's AJ Socks again. Or maybe Marco. Not sure. But here we go. I think Crunch Trees cannot make that move just yet. He cannot make that move. Buffel's also just lurking behind PBB, as you can see from the background. So the McLaren needs to do something. Looks like Chugs is trying to save ERS at the minute. You can see the flashes at the back. And someone's going to the pits. A few people have gone to the pits now. Rick Paul done 20 laps. So he should be going on for the medium tyres. Yes, he is. He's going on the medium tyre. I don't blame him for that. But I think I was surprised he didn't pit when the safety car came out. I think he was trying to save all that and then try and push on. But that now he's losing out so much time with everyone else. He's now lost out completely. But this battle between Chugs and Crunchy for 8th and 9th respectively is heated up. PB97 is getting close to Rock for 5th and 6th. But still the battle between the McLaren and the Mercedes in 8th and 9th. Here we go. Can Crunchy Trees needs to get a good exit. Try and be careful not to lose the back end. He'll have the DRS. Chucks does not have the DRS. Oh, he cannot make the move just yet. He cannot make the move. Crunchy Trees is also just behind now and needs to do something. And the poor rabbit out of the hat to stand any chance of putting the pressure on Chucks. Let's watch it from his perspective now. Chucks is saving ERS. Look at that. He's saving ERS for the right moments at the right time. I think Chucks will keep on the inside line. Chucks, come on! Come on! You want to make this move! You got to hold on! Oh my god, 2 in the bed. I'm going 2 in the bed! 2 in the bed moment! I'm Crunchy! Crunchy! I was going to say Crunchy, not cornflake moments from Crunchy Trees! Unbelievable stuff. What a move, actually. What a move. But Chucks is not happy with that. Chucks is not happy with that. He's going to try and attack him in a minute if he doesn't watch out. So still watching it from his perspective. So Chucks, fortunately for Chucks, he will lose out on the bar between himself and Crunchy. I thought he would have gone for a little bit longer, but not enough. Not enough to put the pressure on. Let's look at Bufal now. Try and close the gap onto PvP Gaming. If you like what you see so far, guys, please hit that follow button on Twitch if you're a newcomer. We have just recently hit 110 follows on the Twitch channel, so make sure if you support the channel. Jesus Christ, PvP. Nearly went to the back of Chucks, who will be absolutely livid at you if you did that move. So fortunately for PvP Gaming, he will have to stay behind for just a few moments' time. Let's have a look at Rock and PB. PB needs to do something. The top 3 have all spread out now. The birthday boy in 3rd place. AJ Sox is out. AJ Sox is out of the race. And I believe he has left the session. I don't know whether he'll go. I don't know whether that's it or he's still going. Here we go. Can PB97 now put the pressure on to pull away? Oh, sorry, to try to pull away from Rock and then pull away to get close to Josh in 4th, who's having a good race at the minute. Yellow flags on 2nd sector. I think that's Jamesus. I think it's Jamesus. Skinner drops himself down to 15th. Marco in 14th. Crunchy Trees. Oh my days! The McLaren and the Ferrari having a fantastic battle. Left, right, and beeping centre. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Skinner's retired. And crashed. And we've got a virtual safety car. We have got a virtual safety car, which I'm quite surprised. To be fair, I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but I know you push the boundaries itself, but Skinner is the 2nd casualty in this race. So I'd be absolutely livid with that Skinner. So Skinner, who he's having a torrid run at me. The best finish he has finished was in the Azerbaijan, which was back in round 3. But the virtual safety car will be ending soon, you would think. Donaldson's going to into the pits now. Marco, drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That is not good news for Marco. So Skinner has left the Dutch Grand Prix, and someone's got himself back into the pits. I think that is Bufal. It is Bufal. Bufal is now got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. There's a few others who have had the penalties or the tyre wear. But yeah, Jamie Suss has to do a drive-through penalty. Marco and VWD have dropped themselves 15 to 16, while Paulie Orange has moved himself up to 14th now. So we've got about 12 laps to go. 12 laps to go. Can anyone try and stop Dolga in first place? I am Jerry. 3-second time bounty for multiple warnings now. We'll be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid with that. Still one about yellow flag set to 1, and that is a Red Bull car. I think that might be AJ Socks. Oh my days, the Ferrari and Chugs. I am Jerry and Chugs. Oh, having a scrap heap challenge, and that is without doubt the most insane move from the Mercedes driver. But then he could lose out. Look at this. Look at I am Jerry. I am Jerry also making a move. Oh, Chugs. He did say to watch out for a little bit of a late braking move, and that could be on. That could be still on. I tell you what, fair freaking play for Chugs, and he kept it. He absolutely kept it from I am Jerry. Brilliant racing. Absolutely beeping awesome from Chugs. Absolutely fantastic. But the battle between, I think it's 7th, yeah, 7th, 8th and 9th and possibly 10th is really, really fantastic. While this is going on, we've got another battle going ahead. So it's the other Ferrari. Let's see how the Ferrari is doing, because Country Trees is just on the back of them. It's just at the back. And obviously you can't afford to make mistakes during the stream, or make mistakes as a commentator itself. But this is where everything changes. Everything changes because we're on the 10 lap warning. 10 lap warning now. 10 lap warning. Can anyone try and stop Dolga in first place? Straxor in second. You got Josh in third. You got PB in fourth. You got Rock in fifth. Country Trees is in sixth. Chugs is in seventh. I am Jerry in eighth. You got ninth, which is Rakuten, and 11th is PvP Gaming, I think it is. But yeah, it could be on for anything, and hopefully they'll bring it back. But at the moment we're on the PS5 for the latest races, and I'll tell you what, Marco's got a 3-second time bounty for multiple warnings now, so he'll be absolutely livid with that. So McLaren is getting close. Country Cheese is now putting the pressure on. So I'm watching it from his perspective, and he can't get close. He can't. I don't think he can get enough to make the move done. He's too far behind, which is not great for Country Trees. But he will have the opportunity to do it all over again. But remember, the guy ahead is also trying to save ERS. So you have to wait and see how these guys can push on as much as possible. I mean, it's just mad that when there's so many battles galore, you just can't lose out. One of the flags, I think that is one of the back markers who've lost out completely. So, but like I said, you got drivers who are given an opportunity to close the gap, and it is working. It is absolutely working, but not to a full extent. Remember, it's not up to the full extent of it all. But so here we go. Can Country Trees in 6, yellow flags to 3. Marco's out and it's crashed, and we've got another safety car. We've got another safety car, and poor Strachosaur, he just missed out on the pit entry, and also to Dolga. So the two drivers who were having a great race, actually, they cannot go back into the pits. So Marco has left the session. This is mad, absolutely mad. I'm trying to see who else has gambled on fresh tyres. It is the way forward for the softs, but if you want to play it safe, then mediums is the way forward. But obviously you can't You can't force the game to do something that they agreed on, should we say. So, be quite interesting, to be fair. Be quite interesting. If you like what you've seen so far, guys, please hit that follow button. If you're a brand new person or a brand new subscriber, hit that follow button. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight. We're aiming for at least 10 likes. It will be a massive help. Let's say again, it will be a massive help for myself, Mark, as a commentator, as well as the Full Force Racing League. So we're just waiting for the safety car to come in, but it won't be in just yet because some of the drivers have all pitted. Dolga's pitted now, and I think Strakasaur will be pitting. But where's Chugs? Chugs could be on for pole. Well, I say pole for well, safety car's in this lap actually. Eh? Oh, Rick Paul was disqualified from session. Okay. For ignoring yellow flag. What? Okay, that's a bit weird from the game. I don't know whether he just hit the back or gone way past. But the safety car's in this lap, and we're back live racing. I'm hoping I'm not in the wrong lobby. This is actual racing now. But it looks like Chugs is holding on in first. Chug is absolutely holding on in first. Jerry is second. Racken in third. Dolga in fourth. Donster in fifth. Strakasaur sixth. PB97 is in seventh. You got Rock in eighth. You got Crunch Trees is in ninth. You got Paulie Orange is in 10th. Buffel 11th. PPP Gaming in 12th. Josh is in 13th. VWD is in 14th. Jamie Suss is in 15th. And Amy, sorry, not Amy, AJ Socks. I don't know why I said that. My eyes are gone. Because the race, I don't know why I said Amy. I'm so sorry about that. It's because I think of AJ. Think of AJ Socks. And Donster's got himself ahead of Rakkinen. Is he still going at it? He is. They're still going at it. Jerry is with that penalty. He's got to be careful not to lose out too much. But Chugs is going to be absolutely laughing. I mean, before the stream, he said, "Oh, I ain't going to do well in this race. I'll see how it goes." But Chugs, whose best finishes on both the French and the Portimao Grand Prix, unless that either was the sprint, I can't remember that back, but those two times that we're going for, and oh my god, ah, come on! Dolga's going to go back up to second. I Am Jerry is now in third. And fair freaking play too to people who are still on the hard tyres. Jerry holding on for dear life. Bracken and Donster will be opening the case and be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. But they're still racing, guys. They're still racing. And Donster. Oh my god, Donster. He's going to go around the outside. And he's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. No, he will try. He was thinking about it, but not yet. Paulie Orange is going fast. Not fast. Sorry. We've got the fastest stop of the race. Sorry, my eyes just gone completely. I do apologise if I make some silly mistakes near the end of the race. It shouldn't happen like this. I Am Jerry is getting close to Dolga in second. 3/10 the gap. 3/10 is the gap. PB is getting close to Strakasaur in 6th and 7th. VDWD 112.517. Rick Paul has finally left the Dutch Grand Prix. So got a car, so much car battles. You just can't afford to lose out. You just cannot afford to lose out. I Am Jerry holding on for dear life, but he's under pressure from Donster. So they're going to go around the, well, I'll call it the parabolic corner because it's the awkward right-handed turn. But safety car should be in this lap. And Donster's made the perfect move, but I Am Jerry, the gap was open. And this is what I mean. You can't let any other people block you because of different aspects of the race, or like whether it's dry or mediums. Is it going to be a wet race itself? You just never know. 4 more laps to go, guys. 4 more laps to go. Can anyone try to stop Chucks? Chucking away in first. I think probably the next few laps will be crucial for Dolga. 1.7 is the gap. 1.7 is the gap between himself and Chucks. So I'm going to watch it from his perspective, because that time will go down. I reckon lap 34, 35 is the way forward. Second gap now. We've got a second of a gap. He'll be absolutely livid. He'll be absolutely livid that the autograph is not there. I don't know what's an autograph. You can tell I'm near the end of this. So PB in 7th place, getting close to Strakosaur in 6th. Oh, going round the outside, and oh my god, that's. I know it's not AJ's fault for the ghost of the car, but it does put people off. And if you can't go anywhere, I understand you have to go through it. But then, while you're trying to wait to get past, you got another driver who just watching now, PB and Rock. Boy, PB made the move perfectly on Rock. So here we go, 3/10 now. Look at that. 3/10 is the gap between himself and Chucks in first place. Chucks needs to hold on. He's already done 22 laps already. But Dolga is really licking his lips. He really is licking his lips, because he notices that that's what's going to happen. So here we go. We're on the penultimate lap now. We're coming up to the penultimate lap. Dolga could be on for first place, and he does. He makes the move perfectly. Someone is just trying to make the move. It looks like Raikkonen, but nothing of it just yet. Nothing of it. So here we go. Can we see any more battles? It looks like Crunch Trees. Oh no! I think Crunch Trees has caught Rock, or Rock has caught Crunch Trees. I just saw the aftermath of it, but the back end of the Crunch Trees car, he's dropped himself down to 10th. Paulie Orange in 9th. So Paulie Orange, just to recap, guys, I do apologise. He is the Drivers' Championship winner, whatever happens, because nice job, mate. 40 points is the gap, with 53 remaining, and because he's not here, there is no guarantee that he'll catch up anyway. He will not catch up. I mean, I'll double check again, but VDWD will not do any points. He will have 2 points anyway, so VDWD will have 108 anyway. Paulie Orange, yellow flag, sunset to 3. They're still pushing on. We're on the final lap now. We're on the final lap of this race. Oh my days, is that? That's Rock. Rock has lost the back end. And I tell you what, oh, beautiful, beautiful from Paulie Orange. What a lap! What a drive! What a drive from the championship lead itself. Donster's getting close to Chucks. Can Chucks hold on? That's the big question. Can Chucks hold on? If Chucks holds on, this will be his first podium of the season. And what a way to do it as well. What a way to do it. Dolga, I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I think that's his second win. Oh, he had podiums, sorry. He did have podiums. The only one that didn't have the podiums was like the last 4 races where he's missed out. Yellow flags is 1 and 2, and that's Crunchy Trees. Crunchy Trees is out. Crunchy Trees is out of the race, and well done to Dolga. He's going to the final few corners now. As long as he doesn't crash, he'll be absolutely fantastic. He'll be absolutely delighted. Look at him. He's absolutely delighted, and he will cross the line to win the Dutch Grand Prix. Well done to Chucks and to Donster for their thoughts of the podium. Raikkonen will move up to 4th. I Am Jerry will finish off in 5th. Strakosaur 6th. PB in 7th. Paulie Orange in 8th. And what a way to do it, to win the championship in 8th place. Rock is in 9th, PvP Gaming in 10th. You got Josh in 11th, you got Bufals in 12th. VWD will be about to cross the line in a minute, but AJ Sucks, wherever he is just coming to the final bits now. But well done to the Haas team for winning the Constructors, and that, I believe that was done last week or the week before, I could not remember. But also well done to Paulie Orange, who finishes in 8th, and Paulie Orange is absolutely fantastic in this race, and well done to him. He did everything he could. So yeah, VDWD, not good day in the office today. He will have 3 points, I believe. But Chugs, driver of the day. Chugs with driver of the day. So well done to him on the game itself. But yeah, well done to the top 3. Absolutely insane stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Dolga out of nowhere, he had some great battles, and I think he kept his cool while everyone else was made mistakes galore. But I think Dolga will catch up to VWD and try and close the gap into 3rd. And if he does, this will be a good way to finish off in the podiums. But remember, you got Nice Job Mate, who could come back in the last race of the season. We'll find out sooner rather than later. But well done to everyone there. Here are your race classification for the Dutch Grand Prix for the Full Force Racing League Division 1, the top flight division in this league. Your Dolgo is in 1st place, well done to him. Chugs is in 2nd, Donster in 3rd. You got Racket in 4th. I am Jerry 5th. Strakosaur, but the birthday boy, is in 6th. Good finish for him actually. PB97 is in 7th place. Paulie Orange is in 8th. You got Rock, who's in 9th. You got PvP Gaming is in 10th. Josh is in 11th. Bufal is in 12th. VDWD is in 13th. Country Cheese is in 14th. Jamie is in 15th. AJ Socks is in 16th. Rick Paul, Marco, Skania, and Nico, they've all had the DNFs, which I'm surprised that one of them, I think it was Rick Paul, who was saying that the game was disqualified him. I'm not sure why. I think he must have hit the back end of the safety car. He must have gone past it and did not watch what he was doing. That was the problem with it all. So, I believe we've got one of the drivers, if they're interested in doing the interviews, because we're still live at the minute. I think it's Chugs at the moment. Hello. Right, so how you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, I know you said before the race, you always said apparently you've been told everyone that you're not going to do well in each race, and somehow you get a decent result tonight for each time that you say that. But from your perspective, to get 2nd place, that is a brilliant result from your perspective.
Yeah, it's a very good result. Honestly, after being spun around from being like P11 at the start of the race, I think like that before or something, it was just trying to keep the Haas behind, trying to let my teammate try and get the lead or something, and then when they box, the Haas won't overtake them and that. And then safety cars and that. And I thought we were thinking we should just stay out.
Yeah.
And just try and see. I knew on softs he would be very quick.
Yeah.
And he got me eventually. And then Donster just had to try and stay in front of him on the final lap.
Yeah, I think he did everything he could, Chugs, on that, to be fair. But did the safety car mess up your strategy a bit, or did you felt like that was the perfect moments on the two proper safety cars that came out?
I think I'm fine with the safety cars. They were all fine for me because I would just box, and when I boxed for hards, it was perfect. But then when the VSCs in that, it just slowed me down and helped me with my ERS. So it will help me in general.
Yeah, absolutely. But from your perspective, Chugs, I mean, unless I'm mistaken, I'll double check again. Before tonight's race, you had no wins at all, no podiums, nothing like that at all. Your best finishes were back in the French Grand Prix, I believe, and Portimao with 9 points, unless I'm mistaken.
Yep.
So, to get your first podium of the season, surely that'll be the catalyst for you to get some more podiums going forward.
Hopefully. It's been a worse season than last season. I think last season I got like a 1 podium and then 3 wins. And this season I've got a podium. I was thinking through after quali, obviously my teammate up in, I think 3rd it was, we could possibly get a podium in this race. We're both looking quick, especially for like the race and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fair enough. But Chugs, I keep saying, forget the trains to do choose. You did chugging away in pot P2 tonight, and you'd be absolutely delighted with that. And well done to you. You did a fantastic job out of the blue, out of nowhere, and you got your first podium of the season. And what a way to do it at the Dutch Grand Prix just before the end of the season. And I wish you all the very best of luck for the finale next week.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Pretty strong around there as well, so.
Or now you said that, it's going to be the opposite now, isn't it? It's going to be the opposite now that you're going to say.
I said I was going to get a podium today, so.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You probably proved me wrong next week. You probably proved me wrong completely. Well done for tonight, Chugs, and fantastic stuff. And I wish you all the
Very
best.
stressful with a new brake as well.
Yeah, I saw one more question actually. I saw some battles that you had, and I did say he has. I was saying on the stream that you had the new brake pedals, so we might see some more late braking moves. I did say dive bombs, not in a bad way, but like a good way type stuff. But sure, did the brake pedals feel better now, or did you felt like it was a bit under pressure moments?
Obviously, do you know, like after the first DRS zone, like end of sector 2, that corner when you're behind cars like a couple times, it's quite hard to see the line. And I mean, one time it helped me avoid a incident, so it's just trying to like know where the brake is.
Yeah, I do agree. It's very hard when you've got no braking points at all. But hopefully, from your perspective, mate, it's still P2. You still got yourself in a podium for the first time. Well done tonight. Congratulations. Good luck for next week at Spa. Congratulations, mate.
Can't wait. Right, see ya.
See you later, mate. Take care. Jamie, are you there?
Yeah.
So Jamie, good evening to you. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, I'm just a bit sad. Marco ruined my race.
Okay. Before I say anything, before you say anything else on the stream, please be respectful.
Yeah, I'll be respectful.
Okay, thank you. I don't want to cause havoc on the streams or anything like that.
I know.
It's kind of frustrating when it happens like that. But until I see it, I will have to go follow what you're saying. But from your perspective tonight, I mean, you had pretty much a good qualifying as such.
Yeah, I had a 110.8, but I was up 1/10 in the first sector.
Yeah.
But I went too wide and got on the curbs.
Yeah.
At the end of sector 1, and I just crashed him into the wall. But I think it should have been. Qualifying is I'm faster in qualifying than in the race. Like qualifying pace is really good, but yeah, I crashed, so I couldn't do like a really couple of fast laps on the softs. 110.8 was actually my banker.
Yeah, absolutely. From your perspective, mate, I mean, with the race itself, I thought the way it looked that you did in the qualifying, I thought you could capitalise on getting a decent result tonight. But as I said, please be respectful what you're about to say next. But
yeah,
just saying for that. But for the overall of the race, you felt like you got outdone, or not outdone. Sorry, a bit unfair, pretty much. Is that the right word to say?
I should have been a top 3. I think that would have been possible. I had a great battle with Raikkonen, FFR Raikkonen, I think.
Raikkonen.
Yeah.
You mean? Okay.
And yeah, the first 13 laps it was looking great, but after safety car, I took a drive through and yeah, I took front wing 2 times,
Yeah.
and I was P15, so I knew I was still driving for 1 point, I believe.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
But
I just thought I will try to drive the fastest lap, and I think I got it.
yeah, you did. You did get it just at the nick of time. I think you had, unbelievable stuff. I think someone else has just commented as well. But from your perspective, Jamie, I mean, next week is the finale at the Spa Grand Prix. Do you think there'll be a few more shocks along the way, or do you expect to get some decent points next week?
I don't know. I thought Zandvoort would also have been really bad results, like in qualifying and the wall race. But I was into the higher positions in the qualifying and in the race, at the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
And Spa isn't also really my track, but yeah, I also thought this wasn't really my track. So maybe I can still fight for like P6, P7, P8.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. And I wish you all the very best luck, Jamie. And I'm sorry about what happened during the race. I'm hoping we'll find out more from next week with the steward inquiries and stuff. But overall, you did it from the good side's point of view. You had a good qualifying, should we say? And it was just a shame that you couldn't out of control. I'll say that again. Out of control.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything about it during the race itself. But I wish you all the very best of luck for next week at the Spa for the finale. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I say well done. You know what I mean. Well done for the qualifying part. But good luck for next week. All right, mate. Well done for that.
Yeah.
Cheers
Thank
for
you.
that, guy.
I'll see you next week.
See you next week, mate. Cheers for that. Is there anyone else in the chat before I go?
I don't think there's anyone else. We are the only.
Just us two.
ones.
Okay, no worries. Thank you so much for that. So thank you to Chugs and to Jamie for joining me out of the blue for their interviews at the race. And it's been an absolute pleasure as always at the Dutch Grand Prix. It never disappoints me at all. We've had so many battles. Yes, there's been a lot of DRS trains galore, but it's so close. It was so close. But finally, we've got the two titles all being, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as everything else is all settled, it is all but sealed because Paulie Orange, who I don't know why I didn't think of this at the start, but he would have won the title even before he started the race because Nice Job Mate did not make the race. He did not make the race, and because of that, he will. He's now the Drivers' Championship, Paulie Orange. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to the Haas team with VWD as well. They have been absolutely amazing throughout the season. So both titles are all settled now. Both titles are all settled at the end of the Netherlands track, which is a shame because I would have liked to have seen it happen on the end of the season finale race with all the permutations. But cheers for that, guys. Well done to the guys on there, and well done to the top three. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from Dolga as well, Chugs as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to shoot off now, and I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And take it easy. I'll see you all next week for the finale of the full force racing at the Spa, which will have the sprint as well as the feature race. And just a reminder, guys, if you're new, please hit the follow button. And at the last time of asking, I do apologise, there was a bit of a cut-off. There was a bit of a cut-off during the stream. That was nothing from the game, it was the actual Streamlabs. So you might miss probably about a lap or two of the race. So there might be two streams. So if you want to watch that back. So cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off now. Take it easy. Ta-ra a bit. Bye-bye.